Welcome back to Tiny Track Cars, everybody. I am Nick. Today we have Group 3 of our Luke Warm Tamale Tournament. But before we get started, I just wanted to take a second and say thank you to all of our viewers and subscribers that watch and comment and like. I appreciate you, and this channel wouldn't be what it is without you. I've been putting a lot of time into Diecast on this channel, and we're growing this little community, and I appreciate you guys being here as we continue to grow. If you want to be one of the first people to see the videos when I put them out, I'm going to be trying to post every Friday evening. Turn on that bell notification. You'll get the notification on your phone or device, and you'll be able to watch. Comment as soon as possible. I'm always reading the comments. I'll probably respond to you. I read everything. I see everything. I'm still a small YouTuber, so please keep them coming, and thank you so much for the support. But for now, let's hop into Group 3. All right, y'all, here's our bracket so far. We have two cars that have moved on to the finals round. Today, we have Mrs. Triz driving the Ford Cosworth, and a Ford GT40. We have Big Al. And last but not least, in the Acura Integra GSR, we have Wally Champ. Let's head to the track. All right, race number 1. Here we go. We Big Al close to us in the close lane, and Mrs. Triz and Wally Champ in that far lane. That Ford GT40 is out in front early. He's down the dip and over the jump it goes. He clips and spins around, but it maintains the first place position. Ford Cosworth coming right behind him, and the Acura Integra bringing up third place. The Integra tries to make a pass in the last turn while going in reverse, but fails to get by Mrs. Triz and takes third place. We got Big Al with 3 points, Mrs. Triz with 2 points, and Wally Champ with 3 points. Race number 2. Mrs. Triz comes to the close lane. Wally Champ and Big Al in the far lane. Big Al in that Integra, or Big Al in that Ford GT40 following the Integra of Wally Champ, putting some pressure on him, taking the inside and passing Wally Champ. Down in the last turn they go, and Big Al in that Ford GT40 takes race number 2. And folks, we didn't see Mrs. Triz there. I feel like I saw her miss the jump and she landed on the ground. That is a rough call for her, but it looks like she's still in good shape and racing. Everyone rotates one position clockwise. Remember, after 3 races, after the halfway point, those cars will shuffle, but they continue to rotate in a clockwise motion. Big Al over the big jump, up onto his side, and rolls it onto his lid. Mrs. Triz gets by. Wally Champ on his lid as well. Mrs. Triz, after a DNF falling down off of the track, comes back and wins this race and takes 3 points. It will be a big fat goose egg for the other 2. We got Wally Champ with 3, Big Al with 6, and Mrs. Triz with 5 as they go into race number 4. Order shuffles just a little bit. Wally Champ close to us, Mrs. Triz and Big Al in the far lane. We have a lot of red, white, and black in this race, which is great because that's Tiny Track Cars colors. These cars fit in perfectly with this track. Mrs. Triz holding out Big Al, and she will as she rips around that last turn and comes across the finish line to take 3 more points. She is catching up, folks. Will she have enough to move on to the finals? We shall find out right here. Scores tied at 8, and Wally Champ with 4. Mrs. Triz in the close lane. Big Al and Wally Champ in that far lane. Big Al is out front early. It looks like the other 2 are having some troubles. Big Al over the jump, slightly sideways, but sticks to landing and maintains the first place position. And oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but in the background, Mrs. Triz missed the jump again, fell, and her car is in pieces, folks. The track crew will attempt to pick up the pieces and get her back into racing condition for race number 4. We'll check that out the line. It looks like the car is back together and rolling well. No damage other than the car popping apart. Other than that, she is racing, but Big Al is out front, and he is going to be a hard one to beat. Look at that air from Wally Champ. Holy cannoli, that Integra is flying. Where did that come from? If this was a big air contest, Wally Champ would have won hands down. But folks, in first place we have Big Al winning that one and taking this group as well. There's a scoreboard confirming Big Al with 14 points, Miss Triz with 9, and Wally Champ with 8. Thank you so much for competing. Big Al will move on and join the other cars in the finals. This has been Group 3 of the Luke Warm Tamale Tournament. Thanks so much, and see you in the next one.